Grandma family? It's your man Grandma J coming at y'all with this video. What's going on, Grandma family? It's your man Grandma J here coming at y'all with this video. I just wanted to come at y'all with this video to talk about my dislikes and my likes about the company I currently work with, which is Prime. I have 8 likes and I wrote them down just so that I could stay on topic, but my 8 likes is no particular order. I'm just saying in general. Now, the first thing I want to say that I like about Prime is their solo driver pay rate. Coming in here at Prime, you start off, once you upgrade off your trainer's truck and you go solo, in a solo condo truck, you will get paid 45 cents per mile, and in a lightweight truck solo, you'll get paid 50 cents per mile. Now, the reason why I say this pay rate is a huge like for me is because it's a really high pay rate for an entry-level driver. And whenever I do call around to these companies asking about the pay rate for whatever positions I'm looking at, they always ask you for experience. And then when you tell them, well, I got 2.5, 3 years, whatever experience you have, as long as you have experience, they always be like, oh, okay. Well, your base pay rate would be 30 cents per mile, or your base pay rate would be 42 cents per mile. So if companies out here are offering experienced drivers 42 cents per mile, 39 cents per mile, and you're coming in at 45, 50 cents per mile out the gate as an entry-level driver, that's a win. Number 2 is excellent equipment. Prime has a lot of brand new equipment, a lot of brand new trucks. I've been putting in brand new trucks. The oldest truck I've ever been in was a 2018. The current truck we have is a 2019 Freightliner Cascadia, the new body style one. I hauled a 2021 trailer the other day, and it was clean. It was nice. So Prime pretty much keeps up with their equipment. They rotate their trucks. I think every 3 years they try to rotate their trucks out and get newer trucks. So that's something you could look forward to, is excellent equipment. Prime really keeps up on their maintenance on their equipment. Whenever you come through inbound, they briefly look over the trailers and they change the tires in the bay. And if it's anything that needs to be done that they can't do inside the actual inbound bay, they'll have you drop the trailer. It is a slight inconvenience, but they'll have you drop the trailer, they'll fix on it, and then when you pick it up, you'll know you won't have too many issues with your trucks, with your trailer. Same thing with your truck. They'll inspect your truck and they'll let you know if you need to go to the shop for something, whether they found the leak that you might not have saw or something like that, which is why it's always good to do your pre-trip, but some things the mechanics might spot that you might not see. So that's another thing. Number 3 is the awesome features that Prime has on their trucks. We have the right way system, which saves time and keeps you from going to scales to get a scale ticket, especially if your trailer and your tractor right way scale are both calibrated. It'll save you a trip to the scale, save you some money. Even though Prime reimburses you for paying for scale tickets, it'll save you some time, because you know some of these truck stops, they be hectic as hell, and if you're just coming in there to get a scale ticket, it's wasting time. So the right way definitely is a good feature on the trucks that I love, that a lot of other companies don't have. It's not a make or break, but they have right way APUs, which is almost like central air for the truck, I guess you could say. But the APUs do cut out, but they do offer APUs. Another thing they have on their trucks is 1500 watt inverters. You don't have to pay for the inverter. The inverter is already installed on the truck. You have the option to have Epic View on your truck. They have the hookups. I think you get in contact with your dispatch, tell them you want to sign up for the Epic View. You do have to pay for it. It's not free, but they do have the hookups. They have the Duran tire system for the tractor, so it'll tell you the PSI for your tractor tires, let you know an alarm will go off if your tires are running low on air pressure, and I feel like that's a good feature. Another thing that I noticed that a lot of companies didn't have is navigation on their systems, because it costs about 10 bucks per truck. So a lot of companies choose not to pay for it. Prime does have navigation on their truck, so you don't have to get your own GPS. I do have my own GPS. Pre-pass, which is the bypass. It'll tell you whether you could bypass scales or not, and Easy Pass. And why I bring up Easy Pass, Prime does not, nag at you for taking tolls. Granted, if you're taking advantage and just going through tolls for the hell of it, I'm sure they'll say something to you. But for the most part, you don't have to worry about going around tolls. Number 4 is I like that you have direct contact with different representatives in the company. Like, you can have direct contact to Rob Lowe if you wanted to. I've never spoken to him personally, but you know, I've seen him around the terminal. I waved to him, but I never had a conversation with him. But from what I'm hearing, you can actually get his personal phone number. I don't care to have it, but you know, that's decent if you want to have it. You have direct contact with your dispatcher. You could call your dispatcher up. You could call payroll up. You could call maintenance up. You could call whoever you want up. You don't have to go directly to your dispatcher. And one of the companies that I did work for, there was a chain of command. You could not call directly to payroll. You had to go through your dispatcher, and your dispatcher would connect you through the payroll. So that's a good thing. Another thing that ties into pay is bonuses that boost your check. Prime pretty much pays a good chunk of the bonuses outside of weather pay. They do not pay inclement pay. They don't pay holiday pay, but they offer holiday bonuses. Like Eli received a holiday bonus last year for the Christmas time. You had to stay out as a company driver from December 2nd until January 6th, and you got an extra $750 tacked on to your check. So he received that bonus, so I can vouch for that you can receive a bonus for the but they don't really pay holiday pay per se. They pay fuel bonus, and the amount of cent per mile that you get for your fuel bonus depends on your MPGs for the week. Me and Eli have been averaging at a 9.5 or above for our MPGs, so our fuel bonus has always been 2 cents per mile or above for dispatch miles. So I really like that fuel bonus because it actually adds on money to your check. Prime does pay safety bonus. I'm not sure. I think it's like a twice a year thing or something. I received a $50 safety bonus on my Com Data card before, but it was a while ago. They pay for you passing safety inspections, $25 for a past safety inspection as a company driver, $50 for a past safety inspection as a lease operator. Number 6 is they reward you for like loyalty, for hitting different milestones. Like when I hit my 6 months, I got a free hat that said Prime Inc. on it. When I hit my year, I got a coat, a satin jacket that I was able to have my name stitched onto it for free. And it had a patch on it that said 1 year accident free. I think the different gifts I'm waiting on I just got a PTC Primetime certified hat and Primetime certified shirt the other day, and I have a heavy jacket, a heavy coat waiting on me at the terminal. I just have to wait to go there to get it whenever the embroidery shop is open, which is only Monday through Friday. So if you really like when a company rewards you with like gifts and stuff like that for hitting milestones, then this is definitely something that you would like or see as a perk. Number 7, I want to say, is terminals. The Salt Lake City terminal doesn't really offer as much as the main terminal, which is Springfield, Missouri, or the Piston terminal, but it's a decent terminal. It has the showers. The Springfield terminal, above all else, is the main terminal. It's the best terminal. It has a basketball court, a gym, a food court. They are open 24/7. What else they got? Showers, laundry, wash bays. The Piston terminal also has a gym, but no basketball court. It has laundry, showers, and a wash bay. So if company terminals are a big thing for you, this is something you would definitely like. We have drop yards across the country, but for the most part, the 3 main terminals are Piston, PA, Springfield, Missouri, and Salt Lake City, Utah. Lastly, number 8, I want to say, is if you are looking for a legit over-the-road company, Prime is the place to be. They have customers all over the country. I'm not sure about crossing I'm not sure about crossing country borders, but I know we have freight all over the country. You know, Washington, Arizona, California, Maine, Florida, Texas, like everywhere. So if you legit want to run as an over-the-road driver and you don't care to be home as often, Prime would definitely work for you because it doesn't just run a specific region. You could hit up your dispatcher and be like, hey, can you give me one of them long California runs? And I'm sure they wouldn't have an issue with giving that to you. But that is my 8 likes about this company that I'm currently at. I will be doing my 8 dislikes soon. As always, become Grandma certified by hitting the bell. Join the Grandma family by subscribing. Went from wishing and wanting to go and making it happen. Was sick of saying the shit. I wasn't making it happen. I used to be the quiet when they told me open up more. Probably not stepping too right.